So in the latest Funny Marco interview, Marco kind of posed a question to Blueface. Who would win in a versus battle between Soulja Boy and Blueface?
All right, hit for hit. You and Soulja Boy. Who you think gonna win?
Nationwide.
Hit for hit. You and Soulja Boy. You'll win.
I'm a professional performer, so I can beat.
So
anybody.
you could outperform Soulja Boy.
I can outperform anybody hit for hit.
Soulja Boy.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
And for the most part, I agree with Marco. But this rides on a couple of very important factors. Firstly, are we counting songs that are solely ours? I'm not admit that shit is my song. Are we counting songs that are solely that artist? Or do we count featured tracks as well? Secondly, is there gonna be a live crowd? Because the energy in the room definitely determines who's gonna win overall. Let me put it like this. If you go up on your first song and you bomb, you don't play the right song for the right energy, for the rest of the night, you're gonna bomb. There's no coming back. It's like, I don't know how many of y'all got glasses, and I don't know how many of y'all ever been slapboxing, but if you're slapboxing somebody and someone slaps off your glasses, even if it didn't hurt you that bad, everyone's gonna react like he just 360 slapped the shit out of you. And your only option is to kill this nigga now. But anyway, it depends on the age of the crowd. For those of you who haven't seen one of my favorite videos that I've ever made, detailing the greatest humbling in versus history.
If you singing on my shit, fam, it's gonna be a problem. So if you wanna come out and
I
sing,
will never sing when you sing.
you can.
I'm a soloist. I don't do groups.
Man, do your
I recommend you go watch that, but if not, that's okay. I'll go over the rules again. They're pretty straightforward. Basically, you go head to head with another artist in your similar niche for bragging rights. Versus, with 2 Z's, is a platform made by Swizz Beatz and Timbaland. They wanted to battle during COVID, so they originally were just doing like webinars, Zoom meetings, or some shit like that, probably Instagram lives, and playing beats back and forth. And it eventually evolved into this. They haven't held them in a long time. The last one was actually the one that I covered in my previous video. I'm pretty sure they sold it to Thriller, but there was also an announcement that they're gonna start them back up sometime in 2024. Okay, so now that everyone's caught up, let's get into this shit. Round 1, I feel like it's fair to compare their biggest hits. For Blueface, we have Tatiana.
Bust down, Tatiana. Bust down, Tatiana. I wanna see you bust down.
Obviously, that's how most of us know him. And for Soulja Boy, we got Crank That.
Soulja Boy, tell.
Both of these songs spawned dances with him. Both are pretty iconic and will almost certainly live on forever. As far as which dance is more recognizable though, that goes to Soulja Boy hands down. Unfortunately, I think Blueface has Soulja in one department, and it's because he came out later, so music has evolved since then. But that is the overall production of the track. The beat on Crank That is just too simple. Niggas are literally speed running your beat on FL Studio. That's crazy. They got it down to less than 20 seconds. This is also where the age of the crowd comes in. Tatiana is a lot fresher on people's minds than Crank That. Crank That is only really gonna come up if you were there for it. So if the nostalgia doesn't kick in for you, then it's not gonna help. And people are more likely to start dancing to Tatiana, just based off of the subject matter and the maturity compared to Crank That, not in general, of the song. A lot of Soulja Boy songs, especially this one, were made when a lot of us were kids, so we kind of associate that with being children, i.e. if you play Blueface's shit, they gonna be twerking and shit in the crowd. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and give this to the larger song, the most impactful song, and that is by far Crank That. Round 2. Now, in the words of Omarion,
You about to start struggling real soon.
now I'm not saying Blueface is not talented, loudly, but how many songs has he had that went off that were just him? No antics attached to it at all. Matter of fact, name 5 Blueface songs. I'll do you better. Do like Marco. Name 3 that are not Tatiana.
You don't even know none of my songs.
Yeah, all right.
That's not a song.
Oh.
He's a feature kind of guy. So let's be fair. Let's do one song with a feature on it from each artist. For Soulja Boy, I'm gonna go with Chief Keef 300 Remix.
We getting cash and we get that shit the fast way.
And for Blueface, we're gonna go with Shot of Flow.
Blueface, baby. Yeah, I bitch, I'm a low. Mac with the scope.
Now, I can't lie. Blueface did his thing on Shot of Flow. The entrance gets everybody hyped every single time. Play that shit again.
Blueface, baby. Yeah, I bitch, I'm a low. Mac with the scope.
but is it good enough to stack up against Chief Keef and Soulja Boy on the same track? I don't know, man. This shit is a classic, and I'm gonna have to give it to the classic. Maybe I'm making this too hard, bro. Maybe I'm being too biased.
You know what? Here go 2 more for y'all.
Let's go with Trigger Finger by Lil Wayne, featuring Soulja Boy, of course.
Too high to take a breath, too high to take a step. 2 rights don't make a wrong, 3 rights make a left.
And Soak City.
Let's do it right, do it, let's do it right, do it.
This is by far the worst feature Soulja Boy has ever done in his life that I've heard. I'm disappointed. I hate it. I wish it never existed. So why did I pick this song? Because it's funny. And when you go back and listen to this song on whatever streaming service you use, I want you to really vibe to the Lil Wayne part and listen to how he ruins it.
Cause I'm fresh to death. You go broke trying to get fresh like this.
Now, do I think Blueface's part on Soak City is like his magnum opus of features? No.
Blueface, baby, fuck it up. 2 bitches want me, but it's enough.
And there's honestly no reason why Soulja Boy would play this song, but he might, because Soulja Boy has a lot of hubris, and he is definitely prone to flying too close to the sun. He'll get cocky in no time. So if anyone can fuck up an easy win, I believe it's Soulja Boy. I'm giving Blueface this round. Last round, let's compare their latest songs. For Soulja Boy, I believe at the moment the song called No Hook 3.
UFO, did my outer space flow. Big Draco CEO, KDG, kick though.
This is actually not that bad. I've heard much worse. Is this nigga lying? Very possible. But ever since Young Thug got Rico'd, every rapper says he's been lying about every line that they've ever spit, so it don't even matter anymore. For Blue, it's his Baby Mama Drama song.
I'm toxic. My house big as jail, I had to cop it. Bitch hurt my nerves, put her up for adoption.
But this song is about how he's a horrible partner picker. I don't feel bad for you, bro. His Baby Mama Drama, his exes teamed up and formed like Voltron on this nigga. It seems like neither one of them is currently taking his shit, so they got this man making fucking ravioli on the stove. Nigga, if you don't throw that $1.20 meal in the damn microwave, again, this could all be for views because that's what they do. That's what the whole wax station does. Really, you need to thank your baby mamas, man. Especially Krishan, because she's pretty much the only reason that we still pay attention to you. She also provided you with your biggest hit on her daddy.
Fuck out of here, nigga. Oh yeah.
Out of those two, I still pick Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy clears him by far. Let's stop playing. I'm not even deep into his bag. I'm not even a fan of Soulja Boy like that. Another thing, not only is this dangerous for the public, because both of these artists are extremely volatile, but I personally think this is a mismatch. Soulja Boy is almost in the league of his own. The Blueface hasn't earned that status yet. You gotta go up against OGZ or some shit. 2-1 Soulja Boy. I also think that Blueface, his numbers and all that are extremely inflated. One, I've never met a person who's like, oh man, have you heard the new Blueface album? I don't hear nobody talk about that nigga at all. If it's not about some type of controversy or some shit like that, they're not talking about him. Another thing is his manager, Whack 100. He is definitely the type of nigga to fake some views. I know what you're thinking, Rose. Why would they fake views? You don't make any money off of that. That's not his moneymaker. He doesn't make money off of his music. He makes his money off of them seeming famous, off the controversy, off the crash dummy shit. That's where he makes his money. And I also think half of his views come from the OF models that keep coming back to see if they're famous shit. Let me know in the comments what you think. What songs would you have used? Who would have won? Do you agree? Like I said, they announced that versus battles will be coming back. Do y'all think Thriller will ruin it? All this talk about it makes me think that they're already sending out invites and stuff. What these two really need to compare is internet beefs and viral moments. That would be good. Also, Soulja Boy plays a song, There Will Be an Earthquake.
Draco, Soulja, she make it clap, clap, clap.
That venue will be jumping so much that it might break off California from the mainland. Y'all be safe.